Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Leet Writing and Gaming. I am your humble host, John, and you're going to notice this video is going to be a little bit different. And it is. This is kind of a pre-recorded already video, because I have submitted my official video for them to review. So, this one's I already did the run. I just wanted to put my input on what I was thinking during this run. Because the way I have to do the videos now is I have to submit them. And I want to submit them non-edited so they don't think I'm cheating or anything like that. So, but it has officially begun. I already won the first one. The guy, unfortunately, did not submit his screenshot in time, nor his video. So, I won by default. But I still wanted to submit a video to make sure I can do it. And personally for me, so I know what I'm going at. So, I placed the bomb there because I was trying to bomb the guy. And clearly, it did not work. As you can see, I have missed. All this other stuff, I'm just trying to get a bomb into there so I can defeat him quicker. Because as you can also see, I have the time up and I have the score up. So I can show them what is my score at the end of the run. I chose Isaac because my rules for my run was I cannot use cards. So I wanted to choose Isaac because he starts with a D6, which allows me to re-roll items. So I wanted to get a strong run. So, during all this, I'm just going through and I'm just trying to get some more enemies to kill so I can get my score up. But I'm also trying to maximize my potential to get items. So, I'm trying to say, okay, I'm trying to go through all this, see if there's any tinted rocks. Went through there. There was nothing I wanted to buy, really. Went through here hoping there was something else, but I got a mini-boss, which is okay because my score still goes up. So, there was a card, I ignored it because, again, the rules of my run were I cannot use cards. So, I'm going through, I was guessing the secret room was there, I was incorrect. So, I was like, alright, let me go back through, nothing there. I was probably thinking it was right there, so I was like, let me go up here, see if it is. Nope. So, I was like, alright, I give up. Not worried about the secret room. I just didn't want to take the risk. So, went through here, saw my item room, so I was like, alright, well, since, I can get my item room, I'll just go ahead and go through it, run through it. Right here, I was like, what is this item? And then I forgot, and I was like, oh, yeah, the Charm of the Vampire. I was like, it's after I kill somebody, I regain half a heart or something. So, I'm going through, I'm like, alright, there's nothing else, let me go back down. And then I was just going through it all. I actually kind of fell out of my chair. So, but yeah, so just was trying to go through and trying to go as fast as I can, but also at the same time effectively have a good score. So I'm going through. I was like, I definitely don't want that. It's hollowed poop, I believe is what it's called. Just didn't want it. So I wanted to do one more room. I was happy I got the soul heart. Re-rolled. I was like, Duplicitex. I can't say it very well. I was like, that's a pretty good item. I don't have to re-roll that. And again, I'm just trying to go through as fast as I can so I can try to have a good score. I also made it a rule for myself not to use pills because I didn't know if that was also against, like, no using cards. So I was like, alright. So I'm going through this. This version of Pin, I haven't fought in a while. I don't remember him really well. So I took a couple of hits that just... Already, you guys have seen my other Isaac videos. I'm not that good of a player. But I was actually happy I won the first one. I wish I actually went against the guy so I could see how my skills were. But, it is what it is. So I went through. I was like, oh yeah, Mr. Dolly. Absolutely going to go ahead and take that. You're going to see in the top right that I have notifications from Discord. We were talking about a D&D session coming up. So I went through Devil Deals because I was like, alright, money equals power is pretty good. I walked around trying to figure out what am I going to do next. It's like, should I go back? And I was like, yeah, let me go to the curse room up here. I wanted to see if maybe there's an item there. You're going to have another Discord button come on up. Because that's just who I am. I forgot all about it. I was like, alright, I got a soul heart out of that. That was effective. I didn't try to guess where my secret room was. It was probably down there. I just was like, alright, let's keep on going. So, nothing else. Trying to move on to the next room. So, doing all that. Walking through. So, yeah. I'm very excited. Thank you guys for supporting the channel as always. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I should. I don't think I'll get a lot of support, but who knows. I'm going to end up probably doing a Patreon. Just, maybe if anybody wanted to support it that I've got fans. So, You're going to see I just went really randomly going into rooms. I want to try to find the maximal potential for stuff. But back at it. Spitballing some ideas here. Hopefully soon, I'm going to have more writing videos come on up. That is my plan. I've got some things in the works. As you clearly see, I also took a hit there that I probably shouldn't have taken a hit from. I didn't know what that was. Took it. I was so happy to see dead cat. I was like, oh, 9 lives. Oh, this run is absolutely... I won this run no matter what. Because with 9 lives... And I'm going to jump back and forth between conversations. 9 lives, I'm definitely like, okay, I'm not going to die. If I do, I'm going to have a couple lives left. So I was happy about that. Didn't have a key. Didn't matter to me. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to have something in the works where I'm going to probably keep taking my truck out and just going to random places. Because I want to do more writing videos. So that's my plan. Be excited. Hopefully within the next... a couple weeks, I'll have more videos of me writing out there. So at this point, I'm going on through. I'm hoping for a key because I was like, all right, I really want to get into my item room to, get get an item so I can have more for this run. Because I've got good damage. I just want a little more because it's still taking me a little bit to kill these guys. So I'm just going on through, just going as fast as I can, trying to make sure my score stays up. Kind of forgot what that trinket was, so I grabbed it. There we go. And then this boss, I just don't know why. But, I was doing real well, and then took damage. Then I took damage. And then I was like, alright, man. And then I took damage. I'm like, John, come on, buddy. I gotta, not take hits. I'm like, I just didn't know what was happening in my mind. I was like, man, I am not doing so hot with that one. Cuban meat was like, alright, not bad. Went through here, took the risk, and it paid off. Brimstone, so I was like, man, I couldn't have this run from my first run to submit, because I was like, this is a guaranteed win at this point. If you guys don't know what Brimstone is, give me a giant laser. That's what it is. And then took that, because I was like, alright, got more damage with my giant laser of death. As you can pretty much see, I'm melting bosses. So I am... not worried. I actually didn't see those flies there. That's why I paused for a second. I was like, why is there not another boss? I'm like, oh, flies. But yeah, as you can see, I'm melting bosses and enemies at this point. I know this is a guaranteed win. And I was quite surprised with myself that I was able to dodge that. Because I was like, there's no way. So, going through, just pretty much now that I've got a very good run. Now I'm like, okay, I need to go fast, but still have a good score. So I still got to clear out rooms. But I want to go as fast as I can so I don't lose that score at the end. So I'm just going on through, looking around. I was like, I can't go in the curse room because I'm going to die. Because I only got half a soul heart. So I walked through and I was like, wait a minute. I got a planetarium? Like, oh yeah, because I skipped an item room last floor. Because I didn't have a key. Now I stopped there because I was like, I was going to bomb that tinted rock. I'm like, no, let me grab more bombs. And then bomb the tinted rock. Then I realized, well, needs a key. So I need 3 keys to get an item room, a chest, and a planetarium. So I'm just going through melting enemies away. I got this key, and I'm like, okay. Do I want to open planetarium, or do I want to open my chest? And I was like, let me just open planetarium. I think it's going to be a better item in there. Then I forgot what that item was. Realized it was Mars. I'm like, oh. So you're going to hear my computer like tap, tap, tap. I was trying to figure out how to dash. Because Mars gives you a dash. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it can help me, skip on through and, help me get through rooms quicker. If I remember it. Got another key. Went through the arcade. I was trying to see, okay, could I get another key in here? Like, what can I do at this point? So I was bombing people because I was like, I got money equals power. So let me just, get a couple coins from these guys. Same thing with the blood donation machine. I didn't have the health, so it didn't matter. So I'm just going on through. A dash. Because like, alright, let me go faster. Same thing. And I'm like, alright. I opened the chest. So I was like, maybe I can get a key and just open the item room. Nope. We got money. Which is fine. Because I've got money equals power. So I'm just going on through. Trying to figure out what am I going to do. Trying to look for the boss at the same time. And then right here, I was just like, I'm going to melt these enemies. So I'm not worried about taking damage from them. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is where I kind of panicked. I'm like, oh, I didn't melt them right away. So finally got them. Went through that. Started going down. Went through there. So yeah, and at this point I'm just going through. Finally got another key. I can go to my item room. So very happy about that. But yeah, and then I didn't take any soul rocks or anything like that. I was just like, you know what? Let me just do what I'm normally going to do. Died right away. Because I'm not very good with fighting this guy. I'm so used to mods and everything. I don't, like, a lot of bosses don't appear as much. And I normally have been taking the alternative path. So, I was like, consolation prize is fine. Forgot I even had an active item to re-roll them. Ended up getting them because I was like, alright, that's worth it. I'll lose a life over it. And I wanted to test to see what they did. I'm like, yeah, they gave me double brimstone. Alright. So everything was working well. So, just started going through. Walking around, just again, fast paced, trying to keep my score up. So you're going to see me just go through a lot of stuff. It's kind of weird doing a video like this where I've already recorded the video and I'm just talking at this point. So, but I wanted to give you my inputs, tell you what I was thinking, and then also show you this is what these videos are gonna be. And then at this room, I was like, alright, let me re-roll this item. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna lose damage. I don't want to do that, and screw it. So I just blew it up, and I was like, oh, I got, you know, another syringe. One step closer to spun. And then I got good damage up and good tears up, so I was like, alright, man. This is a really good beginning run. So, but yeah, this is how these runs are going to go. I mean, these videos are going to go. I went into the item room. Don't know why, to be honest. I think I was maybe hoping for a greed fight for money. Honestly, don't know what I was thinking at that point. When I was fighting this boss, I'm like, man, I don't remember ever fighting that type of brownie. There we go. Or brony, whatever it's called. Meat was like, I needed more health. That's why I didn't re-roll it. I remembered I had the active item. Didn't want to re-roll it because I was like, I need more life. So yeah, guys, these are our... I know I repeat myself, and that's how I'm just always going to do. These are how these videos are going to go. I wanted to... I already talked to them. I already know I won, but I wanted to submit this video. So then hopefully everything worked out well. So, but I hope you guys like this kind of video. If not, you know, for everybody that does support, thank you guys. I got 14 subscribers. Thank all of you for just supporting the channel. And again, I'm just happy to do this because I just want to eventually start doing donations for charities. That's the main reason. I got really lucky there. I actually didn't realize that was my item room or my secret room, and then I got greed. Super greed. But I got a quarter, so I was quite happy because I got damage at that point. This room I was annoyed with. I'm like, I couldn't just one-shot them right away. I had to wait for them. So, I was like, alright, cool. Headed out. And then just pretty much going at this point. I think in my mindset, I was so upset when I saw Brainworm. It's like, man, do I want that trinket. If you guys don't know what it does, it pretty much, every shot that you miss, it now kind of gives it homing to try to hit those items. Then I was like, magic much? Man, that is like... In this point, I know I've won. There is no, I didn't lose this match. I won this. I bought the item because I was like, let me just get a half a soul heart every time I move on to the next room. Or next floor, sorry. But yeah, no. I was quite excited, as you can hear. My nose is still kind of stuffy. But I'm not doing too bad. I went back into there hoping I can get into the boss trap room. The game was smart and said, no, you're not. So I was like, alright, cool. But yeah. You know, then you realize I ran out of stuff. So, I hope you guys like this video, you know. Comment, tell me how I did. If you guys got any other tips and tricks for me, try to get a higher score, I would really appreciate it. If not, you know, it is what it is. I went into this curse room hoping that I could get a guppy item, which 9 lives is a guppy item. I was hoping I can get that guppy transformation, but I did not. So I was like, alright, cool, whatever. Went through. Again, it's just a melty type of run. I am not worried about anything at this point. Not worried about dying. I've got pretty much one of the best items in the game, which is brimstone. I mean, it is a boring item. I like it. I like having a giant laser. But in the end, it could be boring. There is some stuff that doesn't work with it. And I know that. But for this tournament, I was happy I got it. Because I just needed to win. That's all I needed to do. So, just going through. And I was like, where's the enemies? And then I saw the heads. I'm like, alright, cool. Whatever, I got brimstone. What are they going to do to me? Nothing. Trying to find them. Couldn't find them. So I was like, alright, I got to stand here and wait. Melted them. I was like, alright, finally. Can move on. And then I was like, oh, crap, I'm already at Mom? I forgot all about Mom. So I was like, alright, cool. Waiting here for her. Come on. She took forever to land. And I was like, Mom, my score's going down. And I just debating on myself, where should I go? And I decided to go to Polaroid. I think it was easier for me. Went in here, forgot I had the item, like the D6. And then I debated. I was like, I can get an item, then I can do boss rush. I was like, no. Then in my mind, I'm like, all right, let me go back in. Then I was like, nah, let us just move on. I think I should have done boss rush at that point, because I think it would have given me more of a score. But I didn't know if it did, so I just like, I don't want to take the risk. I'd rather just hurry up, get this run done. Let's not risk any more than I need to try to hurry up. So I'm just, pretty much at this point, you're going to see me speed running. Not really speed running, but going fast through all this. So I went through here and I took this because I wanted to take the risk and say, okay, would a boss rush given me more score? And when I saw my score go up in this room, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. It would have given me a higher score. So I was like, all right, next time I'll do boss rush. So went on through. You're going to see me. I'm just pretty much, I'm beelining it for the boss. That's all I want. Extra rooms is great. I get more score. But I want to make it to the boss so I can just, at this point, you know, finish the run. Because I don't want to, I've got 7 lives, but I don't want to die. Because I'm not a good Isaac player. I'm not that great of an Isaac player. So I wanted to try to hurry. I saw the curse room. I didn't look on the map, but I did see it. I'm like, no, I don't want to go in there. I got a soul heart, you know, half a soul heart. I don't want to lose it. So I'm just going through, trying to just get these enemies as gone as fastly as I can while still trying to maintain my score. So yeah, and that's pretty much what I'm just doing at this point. But just wanted to give you my input. Hopefully you guys like to hear it, and if not, then you know, just let me know in the comments. Say, hey, we'd rather see these without your voice. I'd be like, all right, cool. So, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm thinking about doing a Patreon. Whether it gets me anywhere or not, cool. I mean, there's a couple of YouTubers that have them, and I mean, it's for, I think it's for smaller YouTubers who are just like, hey, if you want to support me. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't want to be a charity case. And the people that have Patreon, let me just state that out. I don't mean that mean. They have it because, you know, they want people to support, and that is one way to support. Absolutely. There's a couple of YouTubers that I watch that have Patreon because YouTube doesn't support their style of, and I want to explain before I keep going in that. This room annoyed me so much, I was like, I'm not dealing with them. I'm going to skip this room. That's why I bombed out of there. I was like, whatever my score is, I don't care. And in this room, I just wanted the money. That was it. I was like, I'm not going to play them for anything. I'd rather take the money to get my damage up. So back to my one thought process before. I was thinking about it. And again, the people that do have it, let me just state this right now. It has nothing to do with being a charity case. Absolutely not. But I don't want people thinking that's why I have it. Because I have 14 subscribers. And absolutely, you know. And if you want to support me that way, great. If not, I'm not asking for it. But, you know, if some people are like, hey, I want to support you, how can I? Well, you can do it this way. I hope that one day I can make it big to where I can have my own, like, Nexus store, like Olexa has, and I can sell games. And in the end, maybe I can, hopefully, one day partner with Olexa, and then maybe me and him can work together and be like, hey, I'm doing this way, you're doing that way, let's help each other out. That'd be, like, awesome. I would be so excited if he would work with me that way. And even if I can work with one of my other favorite YouTubers, Jacksepticeye, that would be, like, amazing. You know, if I could, like, work with him and be like, hey, this is what we're going to do on, like, a charity thing, I would absolutely make it. Right here, I debated for a moment. Let me go into here. I was like, all right, I'm going to take that one. I like the scariness. I debated, should I do Hush? And I was like, nope. I was like, I do Hush. It's going to take forever, and I don't want to die. So I was like, let me just go on up, and let's get this run going. I got a pretty decent score. I think I could have done better, but I was like, I'm not worried about it. I'll make my way through all this. Kind of forgot these guys explode. So, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta avoid them. I was happy I took that Devil Deal item. It's not the best item, and it's honestly just for when people get near me. It gives them the fear, so they'll run away from me. That's the reason I took it. So then it was like, alright, they'll try to avoid me as much as they can while I can shoot them from afar. That was the reason I took it. I'd rather shoot people from afar so I don't take as much damage as I wanted. Right there, I forgot they exploded. So I'm just going through. So yeah, if you guys would support me, awesome. If not, I'm not asking for it. You know, I want you to support me by, when I start doing donations, supporting me in those donations, those charity events. I'm going to try to do it this December. That's kind of why I'm doing this now. You know, whether I get anybody or not. And honestly, before I keep going on that, I straight up forgot that they're kind of quicker than normal. So I was like, alright, I need to get these guys dead fast. And that was just a lucky. He stopped there and put one of his spider cocoons there. Then I was like, really? I just fought the faster version of you. You guys are way too slow for me. But anyways, I really hope you guys support and continue to support the channel. But I really want is just, you know, when I do charity events, support me there. I am going to try to do another stream. For the one person that came, thank you for dealing with it. I did get a little frustrated. But watching other people, I know that, you know, in the end, it is what it is. And if you're going to watch, you're just going to watch. So I thought I was going to get hit by that laser. So I sped out of there to try to dodge it. Go on at the soul heart. And then I was like, alright, this is a guaranteed like win at this point. So when I got into here, I was like, alright, what items would go good? And I was like, slow effect, cool. I should have took Mother's Wig, but I was like, nah, reroll. And I was like, sinus infection, absolutely, that's gonna work with this. So I was so happy. I was like, this is a guaranteed run. I'm gonna try to do a couple rooms. I'm like, this is gonna take me forever, anyways, because finding the boss in the chest takes a while. So I was like, I'll just increase my score. So, but yeah, hope you guys continue to support. When I do charity events, please, that's where I really want your support. I want you guys to donate to these charities. I'm going to do some research. I might do the same one Olexa does. And you all know, I just really like Olexa. I think he's pretty good, pretty decent guy. I've actually talked to him for a split second. He gave me his permission to record these videos this way. I do use his name in the video. I think he doesn't mind. If he does, I would absolutely change it and not use it, but I'm glad. I'm glad he doesn't mind. That really shows me that he's one of those YouTubers where it's like, no, I'm not famous enough to be like, hey, you can't use my name. Ooh. Here, I was like, all right, pop up, pop up. I didn't want to get hit. So, yeah. But that's my thing. I'm going to definitely I want to do charity. So, that's where I want you guys to support. So, please, for those that do listen, when I do charity events, just support me in those charity events. That's what matters to me. For a split second, when I took Tech 0.5, I was like, oh, my damage gets cut. And then I realized it didn't get cut. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Whoo! I was so worried that my damage was going to get cut that this run was going to get 10 times harder. Because I don't know all the items. I don't. So, this is kind of a help me remember what these items do type of thing. So, looked at the trinket, locked around, kind of forgot there's no rooms. So, I just sped on out of there. So, at this point, this is a guaranteed win. I'm not stressing about it. I've got 6 lives to defeat all these bosses. I'm not gonna die that quick. I'm not scared about it. Took damage right there because I kind of forgot the slow effect doesn't last forever. I thought it did. So, I re-rolled once and I said, screw it, I'm not coming back. So, that was it. I was just like, I'm not coming back to these rooms. That's it. So, I was like, that was my last re-roll. And then I'm like, alright, I'm gonna look for the boss now. I'm gonna eventually find him. I was always looking for the boss, but I was kind of like, if I can re-roll that item, I'm gonna re-roll it. But definitely now, I'm just like, I'm gonna find him. He's gonna be here somewhere. So, but that's it. And then I looked for a secret room. I was hoping that was it. And I was like, nope. Alright, cool. So yeah. So if you guys liked it, I really do hope you enjoyed. For like the 1 or 2 views I get, thank you guys. For the ones that I get 3 or 4, thank you guys. And again, I know who watches. There's a couple of my friends. Thank you guys for watching. Means a lot to me. And then, alright, let me pause real quick. This room gave me the most trouble. Because I'm like, alright, I'm fighting the one pin again. Cool, I know his moves. Then I'm like, there's mini pins? Oh, no. Got hit. I'm like, oh, is this really where the run ends? I'm like, come on. I made it so far. That black heart saved me. Because I was like, okay, I can finally take damage. And I was like, there's no way I'm losing this run. And then I was like, oh, there's the boss. Alright, cool. So I was in a good mood after that. I was like, awesome. And then they dropped Spun. And I was like, alright. My next run is going to be nothing like this. And then as you can see, I'm just melting him away. There's no competition on this. I won. I'm good. So, for all of you that watched both videos, thank you guys. At the end, I just show my streak store. Please hit a like. Please hit a subscribe. Hit the bell notification. And stay safe, my fellow gamers.